the confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Hill going to try and run with it. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Completes it to Samuel. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line. The throw over the middle, taken in, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field, but at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Browns 0.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. From the gun, Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. That's out to Chubb, complete. And this will leave him a yard. throwing again on second down. Mayfield, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. Flushed out right. And it's complete. Hooper. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. And again, it's Mayfield. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down.
I always love the opening game of the season, and for the players, always nice to get those firsts out of the way, isn't it? How about here? The first sack of the season. Not just in the first game, but in the opening drive. That's the way to get things kicked off.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep for Adams. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. He got 29 yards that time. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there.
And 3 at the 5-yard line.
3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, talk about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
A short kick taken at the 18. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Beckham Jr.
Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Mayfield now. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
First down.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Mayfield with it once more. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. Third down here.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
The Browns on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. They're going option play on third down. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. They'll run with Chubb. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Steelers' 2-yard line.
Takes this one in for a Browns score. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Browns are back within a score. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Steelers 14, Browns 7. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Want to go 3-and-out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And that will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Now here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Mayfield. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, here's Breida. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
2nd and 6.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 8.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes. And caught in the end zone.
Group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock, give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
A big play there just before halftime, and even 40 yards.
First down, Browns.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Mayfield looks to throw, rolling to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And finding the tight end Hooper. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First down throw for Mayfield, eluding the pressure right. Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
At the 23-yard line.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
The Browns first down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. To throw, Mayfield. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation...
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll throw now on the final play. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken from about the 12. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and they come away with nothing. That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Mayfield to throw it. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. I'll call it a 3-yard gain. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Now Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all.
Score at least where it is.
They'll roll him out right. That's going to be caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Curtis Samuel, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At at their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Devontae Adams, 27 yards. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play, so they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
It's a gain of
23 yards, the final tally.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up even more big plays.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. And the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Touchdown.
A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Browns get a score closer. It's good, and it's now 35-14.
Makes the score Steelers 35, Browns 14. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
On the move to his left. Got some room at the 30. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. They take a shot to the field there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Again, he was looking for Davante Adams, and it'll bring up third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good
like
there.
that. Come on, man.
The ball free, and it's fourth down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Browns will take over first and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Mayfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Minkah Fitzpatrick. Mayfield's pass intercepted. Sets up a first down and goal at the 8-yard line.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. From 8 yards out, And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Browns drive about to get started, and they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener, but this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race, and all the way down to the 5. It's a big play there for the Browns. 69 yards. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
All of his sisters. Apparently, his second family, they were actually living really good for a long time. Like, they had a nice house and everything, and he survived them. And I guess when the little girl was 11, he had to leave them because
line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
I couldn't hear you. What you saying? Somebody's sister, what?
Extra point now by Boswell.
I have headphones on. You know that, right? I just heard you say sister.
And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Steelers 42.
Oh, so they went 4.
21. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
He had them in a nice house and everything, and then he had to make them move out of there, and they had to they moved into the Glade after because one of them was probably going to fall for the worst and take it over. He had to be
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the
So basically, he had to pick between them or his other family.
Oh, okay. He made his decision.
He had 2 kids with his wife, and he had 1 kid with the other woman. But of course,
That's crazy.
But of course, the life comes with the money.
Right, yeah, of course. He made his decision.
I wonder if the money was both of them combined, or if he was the poor one.
I thought it was his money.
I know his last name is Queen, but no, he was in charge of Queens Consolidated, but I feel like the wife knew a lot.
25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice for the long. If you know, you know.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the fourth quarter. And now can really take some time off the clock. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win.
Exercise those fingers. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Yeah, that's
They'll look to throw.
Come on, catch it, DeJuan Luvier. Yes, sir.
He finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that.
Man, I'm surprised she didn't go get revenge on that nigga, man. Oh, well, he was dead. Well, I'm surprised she didn't go just get revenge on the whole. That's like a whole storyline, like. They kind of did that. They kind of did that in. They kind of did that in. What you saw when you watched the Joker movies? Because Joker thought he was. Bruce's dad thought that was his dad, and like that could have been like revenge. And they did that in Black Panther too. Like niggas been living a nice life and shit. And that's fucked up, man. That's some fucked up shit. All right, come on. I'm gonna get myself a touchdown.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble.
Yeah, bro.
And it's second down.
Second and 6.
And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, two sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Hey, watch the slant. Mike 3. Mike 3. Mike 3. Mike 3.
it's incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? Let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
On the coverage.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And he comes back with one complete.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. You know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to take off with it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
23-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw.
It's not open.
Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. And the Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And Adams
hold on to it. Yes.
And
yes.
stopped a
Let's
few
get 8
yards
touchdowns.
shy
Fuck
of
it.
the
I don't
goal
care.
line at the 3.
Ain't no being nice.
Over 100 yards receiving for him
nice.
now
He
in
says,
the
go
opener.
for it.
And
Let's
it's a
go.
1st down. Coming up on the final 2.5
Let's
minutes.
go.
Boy, has it been fun
That
to watch
decent
this
Euro post to
offense
me, you know,
operate.
I'm a
Quite
score
the
team.
display, and now they look
All
to
right,
polish
Lacey,
it
Tyron
off.
Lacey. Come on. Touchdown, Tyron Lacey.
They'll look to throw again.
Oh, that's a penalty!
But it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Come on,
Ordinarily,
man.
yes,
Come on,
because
come
you
on,
would think
come on,
enough
come
is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line.
Let's go, another one!
The blowout continues. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt
I hit my
about
kicker,
that.
nigga.
I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
fellas. 2 minutes. If they keep playing, so if he score and get the ball, and score again, you know what I'm
Mayfield going to lead the
saying?
Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their
He probably
25-yard
go
line.
back to the I'm gonna leave 17 open so I can pick that off. It's Fitzpatrick. Oh, I don't like this, so. Okay, there we go. That's better. Alright.
Throwing.
I knew he was going to do it. I could have had another one.
And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
He
The
tested
drive
me now.
started play. Good one. Give him 19
yards. First down, Browns.
Mayfield on first down. Completes it to Hardman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh, yeah, I like this.
A first down throw from Mayfield. Caught left side. It's Beckham.
Mayfield's pass.
And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6. At the Steelers' 30.
Going to the air again with Mayfield.
Oh.
Got a man over the middle, and it's
Come on, Devon. We can
complete.
get one more. We can get one.
15 yards on the play. First down.
A gain of 15.
He go through that corner.
First
He go through
down,
that corner.
Cleveland.
And again, it's Mayfield. His throw caught at about
Damn
the
it.
5. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll give it to Chubb. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll try again with Chubb. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Here's Mayfield.
Let them open.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Makes the score Steelers 56, Browns 28. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns get a score closer. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Steelers 56, Browns 35.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Pittsburgh, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be at home next week.